Today's morning thought is pick your poison. So, my wife and I have been doing some research on planning our move out of California. Um, we've been here over 20 years. I can't remember exactly, 23, 24 years, probably more. Long time. And it's been good. It's been a great experience. I love California. We've really enjoyed our time, and there's nothing quite like it. Um, Having access to the ocean and the beaches, and then within just a couple of hours, you're up in the mountains and there's forest and there's skiing and Lake Tahoe. It's been amazing. We've raised our family here. Very thankful for that. But it's been good. It's been a good run, but I think it's time to move on. And the plan has been accelerated a bit just because of the constant wildfires for the past few years. And we've moved out of a urban area up into the right on the edge of the national forest. So we're being impacted by it right now. And it's just like why we left the Bay Area. It reached a point it just wasn't enjoyable anymore. All the reasons that we moved there kind of vanished with the crowding and the traffic and making it impossible to even leave our home on the weekends. And I'm not exaggerating. We couldn't even leave our home on the weekends. If we wanted to go to the beach, it was a multi-hour ordeal, and then crawling back through traffic for hours is like this isn't even fun anymore. Why do we live here? And so we moved away, and it's been good for years. But the forest fires are now making this an example of why is it even enjoyable to live here anymore? Having everything packed up and ready to evacuate and losing our home and living with horrendous air quality. There's other stuff too going on in California. It's time. It's time to move on. So as we're researching and we're looking all around the country in the United States, we're looking internationally a little bit too, you quickly find out there is no perfect place to live. It's a choice of picking your poison. What can you tolerate? What can you live with? What can you put up with? And so it's like, what poison do you want? Do you want to live with the fear of tornadoes every spring and summer, which I grew up with? Do you want to live with the fear of hurricanes and flooding, which we experienced living in Houston, Texas? People on the East Coast and all along the Gulf have to deal with that. Do you want to live with wildfires? Do you want to deal with urban congestion, heavy traffic and crowds and everything that comes with that? What do you want? Do you want to live someplace where there's all kinds of civil unrest? Do you want to live someplace where you're scared of the government? I'm talking some international choices. Do you want to live where people don't believe in science? It's like we're kind of going backwards into the dark ages, that all the advances we've made for centuries, now people are trying to throw it away and talking about how they don't believe in science as they write about it on Facebook on their phone that was created by science. Don't get me started. Um, do you want to live in a place where it's the far left or the far right? And what do you do when you're not one of those people who's an extremist? Where do you live? So it's all about picking your poison. And we're trying to decide what is the poison we can live with? What is it that we can tolerate? Because there is no perfect place to live. So you have to decide, where can I live that has more of the things that I desire, what I want, has less of the things that I'm trying to avoid, and some things I absolutely can't live with. I just can't tolerate. Where is that place? What is home? And so that's my thought for today, is that there is no perfect place to live. It's all a matter of choosing your poison.